Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be telling y'all some of the most fun things to do whenever you get bored in Blackhawk Rescue Mission 5. So I think I have about 6 or 7 things, and I know that some people probably have some other ideas, so this is just my opinion on what the best things to do when you're bored in Blackhawk are. So the first thing to do is target practice. There's actually a room where you can go that's in the command center, and it is really fun to just kind of go in there and shoot the targets. Although I think most people already know about this, some of the new players might not actually know about this room, and that is definitely a very cool place to go and just practice your aim and just kind of get better at shooting. The next thing I would say is probably sniping is a fun one to do if you're not used to that. Now, if you already snipe a lot, it's probably not going to be that fun, but if you are, usually just using an auto gun or whatever, it's fun to just slap a sniping scope on really any gun because the Scratch has it too, and just kind of mess around with that because that's actually pretty fun if you don't usually do it. And then another thing, if you're bored, is driving and races. And if you don't have like a bunch of people to do it with, just ask one of your friends. It's really fun to just kind of compete against other people, even if it's just one other person in a race in Blackhawk, because the vehicles are actually very cool, and you can try it with like different vehicles, and that's always a fun thing to do. Another thing that really most people know, but if you're not 5 stars you can't do, is using an A10. If you don't have the A10 yet, well, hopefully you will someday when you get 5 stars, but A10ing is really fun if you don't do it a lot, just to kind of go around to the different bases and just kind of destroy them. Sometimes you lose a little cash from killing slaves, so you might not want to do that if you don't want to lose money. But if you go in a VIP server, if you have a VIP server, it does cost money. You can enable cheats, and then you shouldn't have any problems because then you don't lose or gain money. So you can do that just to have fun with the A10. And then using a turret, although it sounds funny, but using a turret on the cars is also really fun. You can just like hop on a, armored up Jeep. If you don't have one, once again, that's not going to work 100% because you might not have a turret. But if you have a friend that has a couple stars and has a turret vehicle, then it's always fun to hop on that and have your friend drive you around and just kind of shoot the turret at the enemies because it definitely is a cool mechanic. And then one of the last things is trying a new gun. Almost all BRM players, not all, but almost all, have a main gun that they would like to use, and I think that's fine. You can have a main gun, and it's always good to have one that like you can basically wreck people on. But maybe try a new gun. Try and switch to a different gun, or just do a little bit with it for fun, kind of like a secondary type of gun. I'm not talking about like a pistol, but like a secondary loadout, just to change things up and try something new, even if the gun sucks, like the M16A4. I did that recently, probably like a month ago, and I just did it for a little bit just because it was cool to try something that I hadn't done a lot in the past. So if there's a gun that y'all think you haven't done a lot, even if you think it sucks, it might be fun to try. Now, I don't know if I would include the AA-12 in that because that's pretty crazy. There are some guns that are definitely ridiculous, and I don't know if those would be fun. But there's also the guns that maybe you think right now they're crazy, but then you'll try it and you'll be even better with that. So yeah, that's just kind of the top things to do when you're bored of Blackhawk. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to do that. We just hit 200, but now we get to be on the road for 300. And if you haven't joined the Discord yet, be sure to do that so you can be involved in events in the future. That's it. I'll see y'all in the next one.